So we're doing a fun test today. My average fuel consumption so far today has been 51.1 miles per gallon. Did a whole tank on it. On the way here, did mixed use, freeways, twisties, all the fun stuff. So I think it's pretty accurate all around mixed use. But now we're in the woods. And I want to see how much my fuel mileage tanks when I'm having a good time. Because it's Monday, I'm off work, and I want to take the CRF to play in the sand. So let's do it. Alright, so we're on the bike. Let's reset this average back to 0. And let's go burn a tank of fuel. Just on like a sand road right now. It's pretty nice out here because it's been raining like crazy, so the sand is pretty packed down, which is fantastic. Still pretty sandy though. Man, this bike is so fun. I love it. Oh, this is a cool section. But that's still not bad considering I'm spinning my wheel quite a bit. I'm having so much fun. It's like 73 degrees out here. Beautiful. Beautiful day in the pines. Oops, getting messed up. I forgot I'm on the road. It's just such a nice forest to be in right now. Sandy Causeway. We are. So this is like a giant road that goes north and south, and it's all dirt. Great place to check out my new steering stabilizer. Let's do it. Oh, and excuse me for the wind noise. It's gonna get loud. I might end up just silencing it on video. Still in the 40s, not too bad. 44.7, and I just ripped it down the Sandy Causeway. Yeah, steering stabilizer is doing a good job. That being said, you still need to put your weight forward, or you're going to get head shake no matter what. But I'm not getting a lot of this. I'm more getting the big wavy stuff, which I think is just me putting my weight back too far. But yeah, let's get back in the woods. talk too much about this kidding, I've talked a lot about it. This bike is awesome, man. It really fills so many of the needs of a proper dual sport rider. I just rode from Philadelphia over a bridge, down the freeway, down some twisty roads, into the sand, and I'm just cruising over here, sitting down, full traction. It's a beautiful bike. So it does require mods. I don't feel like I need to review this bike because so many people have already talked shit about it on the internet. And I will say that, yeah, if you buy it in stock form, you're going to have a few things that are tough to manage when you're riding. Let's start with the tires. It comes with pretty sport touring style tires. They're really good for dual sport on the road, and they're not so good for dual sport off-road. That being said, once you put some proper knobbies on here, or even just like somewhat better tires, you're going to be really pleased, because I feel great traction on this bike. The second thing is it runs pretty lean, so its ECU might need to be updated. I don't know if it's a must, but I'll tell you that with my ECU installed, this bike runs so much better, so much cooler. It has a really nice distribution on the throttle. It's just like, it's more smoothed out. Between that and this throttle taper tube that I put on it that makes it not so on-off with the throttle, it's a really nice combo. After that, honestly, the rest is just, if you want it, you can do it. I changed the mirrors, I put dash guards on it, I put protection near the brakes and on the swing arm. I put a bash plate on it, but that's all just depending on your riding. Like for this kind of riding, I don't need that much protection. If you're just gonna do sandy fun trails and go third, fourth gear riding, you're pretty much good with a better set of tires. If you're gonna do some slow technical stuff, maybe tires and an ECU. If you're gonna do some like hardcore stuff, yeah, start checking out the protection options. But I will say one thing, this bike can get expensive very fast. Starts at $10,000, and each mod is like $1,000 each. $1,000 ECU, $1,000 for your tires and your stabilizer combined, about $500 each. I'm counting labor, because you know, we're not all mechanics. But that does bring me to the stabilizer, my newest addition. I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but I will say that I really like having it. So it's my opinion versus the world's, but I think stabilizers on dirt bikes are always a good thing. And I just put this on, it's actually my first like full ride out with it, so I'm pretty excited to put it through its paces today. I can't make too many remarks on it, except for that I definitely feel the difference. Ooh, I'm getting stuck in a rut. This is a little sketchy. I got a very small lane. But yeah, I mean, I am just loving this bike. Let's just stop and gaze at it for a second. You know, like, hold on, let me find neutral. There it is. It's a fantastic looking motorcycle. Sounds good. I don't think I'm going to upgrade the pipe anytime soon. You never know, but for right now, I don't feel like messing with it, because if you want to do the pipe, you got to take the air injector off for the catalytic converter. It's a whole thing. But yeah, front tire. This is not a DOT tire, so I'm cheating, you know, like I'm just accepting that this isn't going to be the best on the road, because I'd much rather it be better out here. That's just me. DOT tires can be just fine, but I chose a different route. My back tire, however, is DOT. This is a Dunlop, one of the classic Dunlops. What is it? Forget the name of it. It doesn't really matter. I think Dunlop only makes one DOT tire. Oh, the 606? Something like that. But yeah, like I put some protection on it. This awesome back plate with linkage guard. But you don't have to do it. It does come with a little back plate on it. It's decent. And like, you don't necessarily need this, but I don't know. I took a nick out of it once when I was in the rocks of Pennsylvania, so I chose to. These though, I do think these are pretty darn good. Radiator braces, never a bad thing. Oh, I didn't even think about this. The seat. Yeah, you're gonna want a new seat. That actually should be number one. Before you do anything, get a better seat. Seat Concepts, I got the extra wide. I don't know if you need the extra wide. I'm pretty skinny. I could have probably went with the skinnier one, but oh well, go big or go home. Yeah, be pretty. All right, let's go. traction. Maybe in the middle. A little bit, mostly spin. I'm sure if I stood up I could do it, but I'm not really. I'm out for riding solo today, so I'm kind of taking it easy. This is one of those just exploratory rides. I'm on a mission to see how much gas I can burn. And yeah, so I'll check back with you guys in another gallon of gas used. Time for some single track. Because, you know, it wouldn't be a proper test without a little bit of single track. I know this bike isn't designed for it, but oh well. Think about gearing this bike up so that I don't have to ride in third gear on the single track. It would be really nice to just be able to second gear it up. So that being said, it still works pretty darn good in third gear. You just have to downshift a lot when you get to the slow step. Oh, I guess that was it for single track. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure that was a walking trail. Yep, that was a walking trail. I shouldn't have been there. There's lots more single track around here, but I'm in the wrong section of the park. The Pine Barrens is an expansive network of trails, so you gotta kind of know where to go. Right now I'm on legal roads. These are like public service roads, so I'll stick to this. Nice. Thank you, sir, for letting me go by. Ripping through here. Alright, left, right, left, right. See the loose stuff coming, I just give it gas. Now we're back on some nice rocky stuff. This is good. So nice riding in the shade. 73 degrees, beautiful blue skies, but I'm in a little canopy. Whenever I'm in like the tight stuff, I definitely watch my butt. Break time. Just found these Alpine Star goggles that fit my Arai XD4 helmet pretty darn good. It was actually challenged to find something that fit in the eye socket because this, unlike a motocross helmet, is a little bit more narrow. Alright guys, I jammed that up a little bit. I also just got these shorty boots and they're fantastic. So I have the Alpine Stars Tech 3, which is a full, you know, up to here kind of boot, but it's so hard to ride proper dual sport with them. So I just got these guys. These are the Belize and they're like mid-calf, but pretty much full protection. I mean, there's compromise, but what you know I can do is I can shift. And I was having so much trouble when I was riding on the street. I could not shift to save my life. It was brutal. Comes the sand. that was a fun speed section. This trail is awesome. Look both ways before crossing the tracks. I don't think any trains are running on these tracks. It's a pretty cool look. It's a pretty cool image. Should we do some donuts just to kick down our gas mileage? We're still at 43.3. Proper donut? Almost. Not the best donut maker. Unless they're yeast rose donuts on Sunday mornings. I make pretty good donuts on Sundays. Ooh, this bike is fun. .1. All right, just put gas in it. Took 1.6 gallons. I did ride a bunch of road towards the end of my journey, so it brought the average up to 48. But still, the lowest I saw today was 43 for off-road. That is not bad. Well, I'm going to cut through some more trails and head myself back to the city. But I'll catch you guys soon. Till then, peace. Ride safe.